Alright guys, what is good y'all? Akeal Senpai here. We are back with another video guys, and I really do appreciate all the support all of you have been showing on my previous video with sexual energy, testosterone, and 4 ways on how to improve that and increase that. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video because I thought it would be a great idea to follow up on a specific thing that I touched on a bit in the video that I may have stated already that I was going to make a video on. Now, that thing is semen retention, guys. Now, this subject is very popular right now, I feel. And I feel like this is just going to help a lot of people in a lot of ways in terms of their path in trying to find their passion and use the energy that they have in order to achieve the goals that they want to achieve. Now, with semen retention, guys, as other words, you guys may know it as Nofap. Semen retention, now, for the people that may not know, semen retention is actually the process of not ejaculating in order to preserve your vitality. Now, the reason that this is because semen, like again I mentioned in my previous video, actually holds many essential nutrients to help you maintain your testosterone and maintain your vitality. And some of these include magnesium and zinc, but many other things. Now, this is actually something athletes do on the regular before a big game or a big fight or something like that. And this is because obviously it helps you retain a lot of your vital energy. Now, this is very important with anything, honestly. You know, obviously probably a bunch of athletes are going to be watching this video, a lot of female athletes as well, and you guys should even say as well because you could also benefit from this. Also, even though we're mostly talking about semen and you know, I don't think I have to say anything. But anyways, touching on some benefits of semen retention. The benefits, obviously, from what I've noticed and what I've researched, actually show that you have less anxiety, you'll have higher vitality, obviously higher testosterone, higher sex drive, you will have more virility, you'll actually have higher HGH, I believe, and you should be able to grow muscle a lot better because of this. You'll have improved sleep, and the list goes on, guys. From my experience, I have experienced a lot of these and more, and this could also vary in terms of your diet as well. Now, when I say in terms of your diet, I'm saying this because a lot of people may not eat a lot of aphrodisiac foods, which is actually something I'll be making a video on probably after this or another video I plan on shooting sometime coming up this week. Hopefully you guys enjoy that and stick around. But getting into that, when you eat more aphrodisiacs, you're obviously going to have more sexual energy. And with that being said, this kind of touches into sexual transmutation, like what was talked about in many things, including the book Think and Grow Rich. Now, anyways, going on to that, sexual transmutation. This is very important. This is actually that process of using your sexual energy and desires and transmuting that into something that you feel is more beneficial to you, such as, let's say, working on your business, working in school, working on communication, or whatever it may be, your arts, anything. And this is very key. You know, transmuting this energy and transmuting this energy is very key for success, because this is actually the energy that drives you into doing anything. Like this is your life force energy, essentially. And a lot of people don't know that, and unfortunately a lot of people end up draining it like I did in the past before even learning this. And the way obviously people drain it is by, anyways, following up on that, my experiences with this once again in the past before I even learned all this stuff, I actually had an addiction to pornography, I will say, and masturbation. And every time I would do this, I would obviously be lacking a bunch of energy and even be more anxious than I thought this would make me, you know. After it's all said and done, of course you feel probably more calm and you'll feel tired afterwards. And you know, the reason why you feel tired is obviously because you're losing a bunch of energy, you're losing a bunch of life force energy and nutrients that are essential for your vitality. But with that being said, this will affect me in school, my communication, and so many other things where I would just be so much more anxious for some reason. And you know, I didn't even think like, you know, watching so much porn and masturbating so much was even wrong until you know, weird or like an addiction, I would say, until I kind of just started seeing more videos of people talking about the subject. It kind of made me think, honestly, like, maybe I have a problem here, and this is like something I should probably try to refrain from doing. And then that's when I kind of found Nofap and then kind of started doing that and saw the benefits and went months without doing it. Although you do struggle with temptation at first, and it does go on after a while, but it's less daunting, honestly, and you become so much stronger because of it. With that being said, this is very important for self-discipline, and this is something that I preach on this channel: self-discipline, discipline in general, and it's an important key for your success, honestly, and just overall your growth. Now, hopefully this helped you guys want to do this and practice this a bit. And here's kind of how long it took for me to start seeing results. Honestly, I started seeing results in like maybe a week or two. And this goes again, like, depending on how you eat, because that's very, very important. I mean, the way you eat affects everything about your body and your spirit. And if you obviously do not eat right, you may have different effects than I did. You know, even though when I did start this journey of doing Nofap or semen retention, I actually was eating, you know, not as good as I am now, but I actually, you know, still had very, very quick results. And not to mention, age is a huge thing to take into consideration as well, because when you're young, you tend to bounce back a lot faster, obviously. And a lot of people that may be older watching this video know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is just something I hear like from my parents or even other people that are like older, etc. But even still, when you're doing semen retention, you do have higher vitality. Now, this does mean that you will have a higher sex drive, and if you're older, this will help, I guess, cure you of ED or erectile dysfunction in some way. And once again, diet is very important. Also, won't this make you, now some of you guys may be thinking though, won't this actually make you ejaculate much faster when the time does come to have sex or whatever? And honestly, the answer is yes and no. And the reason why I say that is because actually, now what a lot of people don't know is actually you can last as long as you want while having sex, and actually you can actually still orgasm without even ejaculating, and in fact orgasm multiple times without ejaculating. I will be talking about that in my future video, so be sure to subscribe and give me some feedback on what else I should talk about in that following video. But anyways, that is it, guys. I really do appreciate all the love and support once again, and just overall subscribing, watch, and overall helping me grow so much. I really do appreciate all of you, and ask that you may comment on what you guys enjoyed most about this video. I will see you guys later. Peace.